Family, what's good with you? It's your boy 2A in LA, and as always, fam, anything I say in this episode, prior episodes, and future episodes is just my personal opinion. Don't take it as fact. Don't take it as law. Always do your own homework and come up with your own conclusions. Right about now, fam, I should go ahead and tap that like button for your boy. If you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome. Come on in. You can join the congregation by smashing that subscribe button and requesting all post notifications. And if you are an existing supporter of this channel, fam, I appreciate you more than you can possibly imagine. You are the reason this channel is anything. All right, fam, let's get this one rolling. So we have what I'm excited about, fam. And I gotta be honest, I wasn't, kind of lifting up the curtains and letting you see behind the scenes. A lot of times, because I have relationships with certain manufacturers and because I have a relationship with my guys out at Kovert, a lot of times I get sneak peeks or early warnings or notifications, if you will, about things that are coming down the pipeline. And my guys at Kovert told me a while ago that they were working with Phoenix Trinity to put together an updated version of the Phoenix Trinity Honcho. Now, if you're not familiar with the Phoenix Trinity Honcho, the version 1, I'll put a picture up there. The Honcho is what I would consider to be a 2011 style race gun. It's 3-ported and really was, comparable to, say, like the Atlas Chaos and other race guns, ported and compensated race guns, right? And so I have been thinking a while about getting at least one race gun in my collection. And so I had really had my eyes set on the Atlas Gunworks Chaos, but they eliminated it before I had a chance to pick one up. And so my thought process is I would get my man Don at Venom to make one for me, and or pick up an Infinity race gun because they're still producing them, right? Well, when Kovert told me that Phoenix Trinity was doing an upgraded version of the Honcho, I said, well, I'll check it out. Now, here's the thing. I've got the Phoenix Trinity H-Tac, and I recently just did like a review on the H-Tac. So if you haven't seen that, definitely go back and check it out. I'll probably tie it to the end of this video so you guys can watch it. That gun runs phenomenally. Compensated 5-inch pistol. I mean, really well done gun. Now, I upgraded mine. So I sent it off to my man Skip, who did all the upgrades. And I'll put a picture of it up there too. Added an aluminum grip on it, PVD'd the entire gun. He QC'd the gun for me, did a trigger job, made that gun run like nobody's business, right? But one of the reasons, and I've said this before, I feel like Phoenix Trinity should be right up there with Atlas, considering their tenure in the space, considering kind of the breadth of their product line, considering how much of their own parts that they manufacture. I feel like they should be, when people talk about Atlas, they should be talking about Phoenix Trinity the same way. The reason they don't is because historically Phoenix Trinity has had an issue relative to kind of their QC practices and their customer service, right? And so I think that's the only thing that's really holding them back. And if I'm being honest, it's the reason why I hadn't bought another Phoenix Trinity gun. So when Kovert told me that the Honcho was coming, I had kind of a mixed emotions about it, right? And even when I that got in the prototype and I was able to handle it and manipulate it, I still was like, I love the look of it. In theory, I love the concept. In theory, it's a gun that I really don't have in my collection right now. And I was like, should I bite the bullet and pick up this gun? Well, before we go any further, let you take a look at the Phoenix Trinity Honcho X Kovert version 2. Fam. This bad boy right here is a looker. It's a looker. Look, fam. DLC coated, all metal gun, really well weighted. This is just kind of my initial impressions. When we do the review, I'll make sure I provide you guys all the specs for it. It has a double comp up front. Let you guys take a look at that. I haven't shot it yet, but I would imagine the comps on this thing are huge. Now, this one is a dual comp. The original Honcho was a 3-comp gun. To me, this is more like kind of a hybrid race gun. It's like a mix between like a race gun and a traditional 2011. It feels very Atlas Arabis-esque. Right? Very Atlas Arabis-esque feel to it. And so, you know, we probably will do a video comparing it to the Arabis. But look, I think the gun is very good looking. It's got a racker on it. So it'll give you some, you know, it'll give you some kind of race gun vibes, because you normally on a typical 2011 you don't see a racker, but the fact that it has one is great. Buttery smooth slide, feels really good. Trigger, just a little take up, crisp clean break, reset, pretty darn good. This is what I'll say again. Phoenix Trinity's QC oftentimes can be questionable. The customer service can be questionable, but they make a really, really good gun. Good parts. It is always feels really, really well machined, well done. Yeah, I love the look of the gun. I love the feel of the gun. Feels really good in the hand. Like I said, really balanced, really weighted. There's two things that I'm really looking to see when I take this gun out on the range. Two things. Number one, how soft shooting is it? How flat is it with those two big comps? I would think it would be very similar to what I experienced when I shoot my Atlas Arabis. But we'll see. We'll see. You know what they say, like, expectations are the killer of joy. So I don't want to hype myself up and then be disappointed. But I would think it would be soft. I would think the recoil would be dramatically mitigated. I would think that it would be a very flat shooting gun. The other thing I want to see is how fast is it? How fast is it? If this is going to be kind of an open gun competition pistol, does it go? Does it go? And how does it compare with like an Arabis or something like that? So definitely, like I said, I'm positive we're going to do at least one comparison video. Now, full disclosure, this gun is on loan to me from Kovert to do a review. I did go ahead and order my own Honcho, and mine's going to be a little, you know, stop. You know how your boy does it. I got to have a little, you know, one-of-one love for my Honcho. Hopefully we get that in the next like 30, 60 days or so. But we're going to take this one out. I'm going to put rounds through it. We're going to test it. Again, Phoenix Trinity historically has had a reputation relative to QC. So again, that's why the reliability part is so important to me. So we want to see how reliable it is, how fast it is, how soft shooting it is. But I'll tell you what, fam, just based on aesthetics, look and feel and weight and balance on the firearm, I think Phoenix Trinity did a good job. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. We make no wine before it's time. But, yeah, fam, that's the Phoenix Trinity Honcho X Kovert version 2. So, like I said, stay tuned. We're going to be putting this bad boy through the paces. And let's see how it holds up in the 2A NLA scale. Could this gun hit Grail gun status? If my memory serves me correctly, I want to say that the H-Tac, you know, when I first got it right out of the box, was probably like an 82 or somewhere in there. And I want to say after I did all the upgrades and everything, it elevated up to like an 86 or something. I'll put up what the H-Tac scored up there so you can check it out. But it was after the improvements, it was in the mid to high 80s, I'm pretty sure. So can this gun break 90? Let's see. Let's see. All right? That's it for this episode, fam. Until next time, as always, take care of one another and peace.